he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Defense showing a bunch formation now. Dropping back. It's Johnson. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab behind the line. It's Ball. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
He keeps it on the design run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep in the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
And I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer's been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams. Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking for a gap. It's Ball. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Breaks clear in open space. Now here he goes. At the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, South Carolina. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw again. Over the middle. It's Davidson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset.
And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Haas. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. To throw, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Some hard running there through a tackle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Gamecocks pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the run here. Lets it go. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. On the move now. Caught, completion. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Gamecocks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for 6. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice ball. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds, and that's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. He couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he escapes. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, try to get 3 before halftime. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Direct snap. Breaks free. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Receiver makes the catch. And the Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry-up. To the air, it's Johnson. Grab near the sticks. It's Barber. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. And throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Looking deep to the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's going to take off here. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. These are regular season games where it's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Catch made over the middle. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The shotgun running play call. Tiny space at the 20. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game, but we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on 3rd down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tackle for a loss. Is your confidence too shot to go for it? Seems like you better try for 3.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop, turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They're going to run the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, South Carolina.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. An important first down. The offense lines up with some breathing room. A first down at their own 11. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Looking to throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Going again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Need some important yards here in 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Hands off to the left.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. We're going to throw the football. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And the kick is good from long range. A walk-off game winner. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.